Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Jerry Jones' decision after Cowboys-Panthers sparks coaching speculation. The Dallas Cowboys suffered their third loss of the 2025 NFL season on Sunday, falling to the Carolina Panthers by a 30-27 final score. With this Week 6 loss, the Cowboys are now 2-3-1 to start the year, making their road to the playoffs a little more difficult. Team owner Jerry Jones almost always takes the mic for his post-game press conference, but not on Sunday. The longtime Cowboys general manager and owner declined to speak with media following the Cowboys' third loss of the season. Jerry Jones is not talking today after the game, team insider Clarence Hill Jr. reported. Many fans took this decision as a sign that there could be some significant coaching changes on the horizon for Dallas. Hopefully he's busy shopping for a new defensive coordinator, one fan wrote. Somebody, expletive, getting fired, former Cowboys wide receiver Dez Bryant added. Someone is getting fired, Jerry loves to talk, another fan said. Please let this happen. Fire the coordinator, another added. The Cowboys ranked as one of the worst defenses in the league heading into Sunday's Week 6 matchup, and that trend continued throughout the game. Panthers quarterback Bryce Young threw for 199 yards and 3 touchdowns, accounting for close to half of the Panthers' 410 total yards. Former Cowboys running back Rico Dowdle shredded the Cowboys' defense for 239 scrimmage yards and a receiving touchdown. Dallas defense now ranks dead last in yards per game allowed, 411.7, and 30th in points per game allowed, 30.7. Despite the team's brutal Week 6 defensive performance, head coach Brian Schottenheimer still voiced confidence in defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. Matt's a great coach. Everywhere he's ever been he's had good defenses. It's not just Matt by himself. Matt's trying. The players are trying. This is not a lack of effort, Schottenheimer said in his post-game press conference, via team insider John Machota of The Athletic. The Cowboys will look to get their season back on track in a matchup against the rival Washington Commanders in Week 7. Dak Prescott admits Cowboys' defensive failings frustrating after Week 6 loss. For the Cowboys, the story of the 2025 season continues to unfold in a familiar fashion, with the team playing good, clean offense. They've gone 3 weeks without a turnover, combined with poor defense, a mix that give them a chance to keep up with anybody in the league, and to lose to anybody in the league. When asked, after the Cowboys' 30-27 loss to the Panthers in Week 6, whether the notion that the Cowboys need to be perfect offensively to win is getting demoralizing, star quarterback Dak Prescott would not go quite that far. Frustrating, though. He granted that. I wouldn't say it's demoralizing, but I would definitely say it's frustrating, Prescott said. Right, like even the last time we had the ball. Probably not our best series of the game right there other than the 3-and-out to start the game off. At a crucial point like that, we just can't do that. On top of that being the last time we touched the ball. It makes it frustrating. Indeed, the Cowboys took a 24-20 lead into the final quarter after Prescott found George Pickens for a touchdown late in the third. But the Cowboys allowed a 10-play drive for a Carolina touchdown to follow that and retake the lead. Prescott drove Dallas down to the Panthers' 8-yard line for a first-and-goal, but a botched snap and 2 incompletes led to a field goal that tied it at 27-27. But with 6:07 to go, the Panthers methodically chewed the clock with a 16-play drive that led to the game-winning 33-yard field goal as time expired. The fact that the Cowboys were unable to get the ball back and allowed the Panthers to control such a critical part of the game says a lot about where the defense rates at this point of the season. That's the NFL, Prescott said. You trust that the guys are going to get a stop. Unfortunately, we had a PI call on 3rd down and after that, they ate the clock up, kept running the ball. And did a good job. They won the 4th quarter, and that's the NFL. At 2-3-1, the Cowboys can take some comfort in the notion that only one of their 3 losses has been a blowout, when they lost 31-14 in Week 3 to the Bears. Other than that, it's been a 4-point loss to the Eagles and the field goal loss to Carolina. Cowboys trade proposal lands recent 1,000-yard Raiders running back. The Dallas Cowboys backfield looks a bit different now that Miles Sanders is done for the year. Javonte Williams has been on fire to start the season, and he's currently 3rd overall in the NFL in rushing yards heading into Week 6, 447. Sanders was the Cowboys' 2nd leading rusher behind him, 117 yards and a touchdown, while quarterback Dak Prescott is the team's 3rd leading rusher. With rookie Jaden Blue and fullback Hunter Luepke the only other running backs to register carries this year, they have 5 total rushes between them. Dallas should absolutely be exploring its running back options before the trade deadline. We think Raiders running back Raheem Mostert, who is sitting behind Ashton Jeanty on the depth chart, would make a great choice. Mostert, 33, signed a 1-year deal with Las Vegas in March after his release from Miami. His cap hit is just $1.6 million in 2025, which is one reason he's such an attractive trade option. He wouldn't have a huge contract, and he wouldn't cost much in draft capital. He's past his prime, but he's still producing, and few active backs have a postseason legacy as memorable as Mostert's. He exploded for 220 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns in the 2019 NFC Championship game while with the 49ers. That wasn't a one-off either. He topped 1,000 rushing yards and led the league with 21 total touchdowns in 2023, proving that even into his 30s, he remains a back capable of making a difference. His current situation in Las Vegas also makes him a logical trade candidate. Mostert's workload has been light through 5 games. He has just 11 carries for 84 yards, but is averaging a whopping 7.6 yards per carry, as the Raiders have prioritized number 6 overall pick Jeanty. If a contender calls with a day 3 pick, the Raiders would have little reason to say no. The Cowboys could really use a back of Mostert's talents, and they'll likely be looking to add to their running backs room soon. The NFL's trade deadline is November 4th. It's entirely possible that going out and making a move for an experienced ball carrier just became a priority for the Cowboys as they sit on a very tenuous 2-3-1 record.